Remember this stupid She-Hulk show? Don't worry, no one's going to blame you if you don't remember it, because it's an awful show. A show that probably permanently lowered the value of the character's first appearance in comics. It used to go for a little bit more than it does now. But after this show came out, you can get that comic for practically nothing, showing that, yes, a show doing badly can destroy the source material. This show is got to be one of the worst, not just one of the worst Marvel anything ever produced, one of the worst shows ever produced. It's garbage. Nobody liked this show. I refuse to believe that anybody liked this. The ratings for this show were awful. Nobody watched it. And anybody who did usually comes out saying, wow, what a garbage show. But apparently a season 2 is coming. And the only reason it hasn't been announced is because of the strike. A new rumor states that Marvel Studio will begin developing a second season of its Disney Plus show, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, post-strikes. And I ask, who is this for? Because nobody wants this. I can't wait to see what the ratings look like for it. Probably be a lot worse than anything you've seen in season 1, because why would anybody come back to watch this? They're kind of forced to do it, I guess, because they have this dream of an all-Avengers team that's made complete, or an all-female Avengers team, so they have to kind of push her up. Now, the only reason I'm even talking about this dog shit show is because now outlets are complaining. McKenna reportedly made almost 5 times more from just one season of One Piece than Marvel paid Tatiana Maslany for She-Hulk. I don't know what the point of this article is other than to just complain about the fact that he made more money. By the way, if you don't know, he is the son of Sonny Chiba, a famous actor, a very well-known actor in Japan and over here, but he's done a lot of really great shit, and it explains a lot why it does a lot to explain why he's so talented. But she got paid less than him, so we need to be upset about that, even though everyone loves this One Piece show, though I suppose they didn't know that going in. But people actually like the One Piece show, unlike She-Hulk, which I never hear anybody praise. I've never met one person that liked She-Hulk. Not one. Unless you count, weirdos on Twitter. Outside of that, I don't meet a lot of fans of this show because it's a dog shit show. One Piece, pretty good. Most people like it. There are some people that don't like it, and that's fine. Most of them have pretty legit reasons not like it. Like, I don't like the style, or people that are fans of the anime don't like the translation. You can't please everybody, but the majority of people seem to enjoy One Piece. So now we get shit like this where people complain saying she didn't make enough money. She made too much money because she shouldn't have made any money because the She-Hulk show should have never been made. So the cast of the series includes Godoy as Luffy, and, of course, Zoro, Nami, and Usopp, Emily Rudd, Jacob Romero, and the Sanji guy. Each cast member has reportedly earned a big bag for their roles in the series, but the shocking thing is McAnew, who plays the role of Zoro. He's not even one of the leading actors in the series, but he still managed to make 5 times more than Tatiana Maslany, the lead of the famous Marvel series, The She-Hulk. Yes, real hit series. Real hit. Real famous. According to Showbiz Galore, the actor of Zoro in One Piece made $220,000 per episode, whereas The Thing's reported that Tatiana made $50,000 per episode. This means that McAnew made $2.2 million from One Piece, And it's a 10-episode season, by the way. I thought it was only 8. While Tatiana made $450,000 from the 9 episodes of She-Hulk. It talks about the salary a little bit more here, going over some of the money they made. Monkey D. Luffy got paid $320,000 for his role. Why would he make less than the Zorro actor? That doesn't make any sense. I don't even know if this article is well done, because they're saying like the show is called The She-Hulk when it's She-Hulk Attorney at Law. All this. Why is this article even a thing? Is it just to make people upset? Because people on Twitter are going to see this. Whatever. I'm going to cover it because I think it's stupid to even compare these two shows on this kind of a level. Because what's the big deal that Netflix wanted to pay their actors more? If anything, you should be making an article talking about Marvel paying their people less and not paying them enough, maybe. But at the end of the day, I would say that the pay is justified here, considering One Piece was actually a success and people like it. They'll likely get paid more for the next season as well, because they're going to want to keep these actors happy, because they're going to want to make this show. They're going to want to make this show as long as they can. As long as it gets people watching it, as long as people keep coming back to watch it, which means they have to keep the show good, they'll keep it going and make more and more money every year, because they'll want to keep the cast intact, because it's one of the main reasons that show is so damn good. It's the cast. The cast in the show is amazing. Look at the response to these shows. Over on Rotten Tomatoes, we're just looking at the audience score. We are not looking at the critic score, even though the critic score for this show is lower than the audience score. I mean, look at it. Here's the One Piece score. 86%, 95% for audiences, 86% critics, and then this. I mean, clearly there's a difference in people and their perception of these shows. So I don't know what the point of that AI written article from Fandom Wire was, other than them to complain that a woman isn't making as much as a man or some shit. They don't even really seem to have the numbers correct on that article, or the names of the shows, or even the seasons, because they said One Piece was a 10-episode season where it's clearly only 8, just like I said. So I don't know what's going on with that outlet lately. They've kind of been putting out some garbage for a while. That one was probably going to be the last time I ever report on them. So maybe they should go SJW, because those people will believe everything anyway. And anything said, they'll believe it, as long as it comes from some kind of media site. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.